If you thought the students of UA were powerful, our star-studded list of pro heroes will surely keep you on the edge of your seats. There's even a real dragon on the list. In this video, we will show you My Hero Academia Top 10 Strongest Pro Heroes Ranked. Welcome to Cosplay-FTW, your #1 source for the latest lowdown on anime and manga top 10s, theories, updates, and analyses. Sit back, relax, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Date ba yo! In the world of My Hero Academia, professional heroes have a demanding job, to say the least. They're responsible for fighting villains and keeping the peace within their superpowered, or should I say, quirky society. We're right near the climax of the paranormal liberation war in the manga and throughout the 280 chapters of writing. Some of our favorite heroes have truly stood out. That's why we have ranked the top 10 strongest pro heroes based on the most recent developments in their quirks, fighting ability, tactical acumen, and sheer grit. Stay tuned for the #1 hero because the answer might not be as obvious as you think. Oh, and don't forget the dragon. Number 10. All Might Toshinori Yagi. Of course, our list wouldn't be complete without the symbol of peace, Toshinori Yagi, or more famously known as All Might. Having inherited the quirk One for All Might quickly became known as the strongest hero in the world. Also known as the symbol of peace, his mere presence in the world served as a deterrent against crime and society. Maybe that's why his hero catchphrase is a strong and solid, "I am here." Transferred to him from Nana Shimura, All Might's quirk One for All allowed him to stockpile an enormous amount of raw power, allowing him to significantly enhance all of his physical abilities to a superhuman level. This results in unbelievable levels of strength, speed, agility, and durability that he channeled into superpowered, highly Americanized movies such as Texas Smash, Oklahoma Smash, California Smash. You get the idea. One for All requires strong muscles since its immense power could easily tear apart the user's body. Gran Torino said that All Might in particular had a strong body that allowed him to master One for All much faster than previous users. All Might proved this by defeating All for One, a dangerous supervillain who once ruled all of Japan ages ago and is revered as Japan's most powerful villain, twice. Let me repeat, he defeated the mightiest villain twice. He was also notably the only user of One for All who was able to win against All for One. This victory came with a steep price as All Might suffered a gruesome injury at the hands of All for One that limited his maximum power output going forward. This prompted All Might to pass on One for All to Izuku Midoriya, the main protagonist of MHA. Of course, All Might culminated his career as a pro hero with a literal smash by summoning all the remaining members of One for All to defeat All for One, once and for all, with a move he calls, I kid you not, United States of Smash. At number 9, we have another hero who might be out of commission. His name is Tsunagu Hakamara, or Best Jeanist. Easily a fan favorite with his signature denim style and uniquely strong quirk, Best Jeanist ranked 4th among Japan's heroes before taking the spot of number 3 after All Might's retirement. His quirk, Fiber Master, allows him to freely manipulate the threads in any nearby piece of fabric. Since his hero costume is covered from head to toe with denim, his quirk specialty, he always has a source of easily controllable fibers for him to weaponize at his disposal. Another known application includes manipulating fibers of clothes worn by allies for forced evasive maneuvers. He can unravel a part of his own clothing into strings and use them to restrain targets, as well as use the target's own clothing against them. Best Jeanist was not only successful at restraining multiple low-end and mid-end Nomu, but he was capable of swiftly immobilizing the incredibly powerful All for One. However, the latter case was temporary as the symbol of evil broke free from Best Jeanist's restraint and defeated the Hideout Raid team. The last known update of Best Jeanist is he was shown to be in a bag presumably killed by Hawks and presented to Dabi for proof of Hawks' loyalty to the Paranormal Liberation Front. Here's hoping that this didn't cramp his style and Best Jeanist is still out there alive and well dressed. At number 8 we have Eraserhead Shoto Aizawa. Our next cool dude is the Eraser hero Shoto Aizawa, hero name Eraserhead and class advisor of UA 1A, where our top UA students like Midoriya, Mokugo, and Todoroki are. How does he keep up with such high-powered students and colleagues? Well, he can easily keep them in line with his quirk, Erasure, that nullifies another person's quirk by looking at the user. Eraserhead has demonstrated incredible combat prowess and ingenuity that makes him one of the most formidable teachers and pro heroes at UA High School. Eraserhead's usual battle tactics consists of canceling an opponent's quirk and then using his signature binding cloth in conjunction with his high agility to easily defeat or restrain his adversaries. Even without the aid of his quirk, Eraserhead relies on his proficiency in hand-to-hand combat, excelling in close quarters combat. His overall abilities make him a pivotal combatant in situations where his opponents rely solely on the use of their quirks, and with Eraserhead creating openings by negating their powers in the midst of battle. He and his comrades are put into advantageous positions, like in the USJ incident, the Shie Hasaikai raid, and the Paranormal Liberation War climatic battle against the newly endowed with all-for-one Tomura Shigaraki. Erasers aren't wrong, ladies and gentlemen. The embodiment of the Dragon Lady, Ryuko Tatsuma, or Yukyu, is number 7 on our list and number 10 in most recent Pro Heroes ranking. Ryukyu's quirk, the dragon, gives her the ability to transform into a large Western dragon. This form grants her superhuman strength and durability, powerful jaws and claws, and wings which allow her to fly. Ryuko's dragon form gives her great strength, which she demonstrated by blocking Rikiya Katsukame's punch, a large yakuza with superhuman strength, and then to smash him into the ground. Later, despite her stamina having been drained, she was able to grapple with him for a few moments as well as knock him back, hurting him in the process. She also takes punches like the dragon lady she is. She took no damage when Nejire used her most powerful attack to drive the muscular strength stealing Rikiya and her into the ground, a move that knocked him out despite Ryukyu's being the only one who was hit by the shockwave directly. At number 6, we have a fellow femme fatale with a similar animal-based quirk. Her name is Rumi Usagiyama, her hero name Mirko. Her quirk, Rabbit, gives her the attributes and abilities of a rabbit. Now, don't underestimate her seemingly cute quirk, for this grants her incredible length strength, allowing her to jump and kick with extreme force. She can even destroy large chunks of the ground by thumping her foot. She also has excellent hearing thanks to her rabbit-like ears and possesses animal instincts that alert her to nearby danger. She has exceedingly demonstrated her prowess as the top 5 pro hero in the recent hero rankings. Like a very muscular rabbit, she simultaneously attacks, dodges, and concludes information about the enemies with enhanced strength, speed, and dexterity, easily defeating several Nomus and breaking down the huge metal gate that hid Kyudai Garaki's secret laboratory. Remarkably, she was able to momentarily incapacitate some of the high-end Nomu and sever one of their heads. Another point worthy of note is how she powers through incredible personal injury. During the hospital raid, Mirko's left forearm was crushed, so she was forced to cut it off completely, but she continued to engage in extremely intense combat without issue. Even after sustaining further injuries, she still achieved her objective of destroying Shigaragi's container. She was even prepared to die just to finish off Dr. Garaki. We've only just gotten to half of our top 10, folks. Stay tuned to see more fire and feathers in our top 5. Oh, and don't forget our number 1 that will surely make you spill your tea. Heading off our top 5 is the strong and silent hero Xinji Nishiya, hero named Kamui Woods, who ranked 7 in the recent Pro Hero rankings. His quirk, Arbor, allows him to enlarge and control his wooden body parts into strong tree branches. These branches are excellent for binding, like with his signature move, Lacquer Chain Prison, where he shoots out wood from his arms to surround and immobilize the enemies, notably once used to incapacitate the members of the League of Villains in their own hideout. Xinji has grown to be an incredibly strong hero during his career, leading some to believe that he will be the standout hero of the next generation. There's an obvious joke here with his hero name, but it's too easy, so I wouldn't want to go there. Taking flight is our number 4 hero, top 2 in the recent hero rankings, Keigo Takami, hero name Hawks. Aside from his high pro hero ranking, Keigo also holds the record for the youngest pro hero, as well as the fastest to become one of the top 10 pro heroes on the Hero Billboard chart JP. His quirk, Fierce Wings, grants him a pair of large, bright red feathery wings on his back. These wings allow him to fly. He can also telekinetically control the movement and nature of each individual feather with ease, enabling him to shoot them as projectiles. On top of that, he also has feather blades made of 2 long feathers from each of his wings that he uses to cut through his target. They are sharp enough to slice through 2 white high-end Nomu. He effortlessly defeated an empowered villain and 2 Nomu without even paying attention. Perhaps even more than his quirk, what makes Hawks the number 2 hero is his keen intellect. He's demonstrated the dangerous power of his intelligence as he tricked the surveillance of the Paranormal Liberation Front while still preserving his facade. He's also mastered control of his feathers to the point of adeptly manipulating them while carrying a relaxed conversation. Perhaps the sharpest hero in the roster at number 3 is the ninja hero Edgeshot Shinya Kamihara. Appropriate for his hero name, his quirk Fold-A-Body allows him to make his body and limbs extremely thin and long, effectively allowing him to transform himself into a razor-sharp thin string. He does this with incredible ease, transforming faster than the speed of sound to move around quickly, slip through tight spaces, and pierce targets by folding himself into sharp shapes. Edgeshot's signature move is the Nimpo, Thousand Sheet Pierce, where he flattens and twists himself into a pointed string and then pierces his opponent before cutting off their blood flow and knocking them unconscious. With All Might's retirement, Edgeshot is now the number 4 pro, which he proves worthy of in the quick fight against the League of Villains and the spectacular Paranormal Liberation Front War. In both situations, Edgeshot swiftly pierced through the bodies of various villains, effectively incapacitating them. During the Camino incident, Edgeshot showcased his camaraderie and mettle by tag-teaming with Endeavor to help a struggling All Might subdue the immensely powerful All for One and emerge unscathed. At our number 2 is the new number 1 pro hero in the hero rankings. He's the Flame hero, Endeavor. His quirk, Hellflame, allows him to produce and manipulate large amounts of extremely intense fire at will. He has truly mastered his potentially dangerous quirk, using it for a variety of attack options, including large-scale flamethrowers, precise heat rays, and fists of fire. Hellflame can also be used to prevent Endeavor from falling or suspend the Flame hero in midair by expelling fire jets through the soles of his feet. He can also eject flames from his back to propel himself forward. The same ability can be used as a reverse thrust should Endeavor need to resist an attack. His quirk, together with his enhanced strength, durability, stamina, reflexes, make him an immensely powerful hero, which has proven in his fight against the League of Villains and in the Paranormal Liberation War. Endeavor easily defeated multiple mid-end and low-end Nomus without sustaining any damage, earning the praise of the powerful All for One. The latest chapters of the Paranormal Liberation War arc showed him fighting head-to-head with the All for One Tamura. It should be noted, though, that he's doing this with the help of other heroes, foremost among them is Eraserhead. And finally, we come to our surprising, taste-spilling number 1 UA Principal Nez. The combination of dog, mouse, bear, and possibly more animals, Nez earned his top ranking with his powerful mastermind-like quirk, High Spec, that grants him a high level of intelligence that surpasses that of humans. Paired with his super animal senses of hearing and smell, the quirk allows Nez to take control of any situation and work the bigger picture to his advantage. We saw this when he was casually drinking his tea as he drove an industrial crane in the first term final exam to create chain reaction destruction that overwhelmingly defeated the powerful UA students Mina Ashido and Denki Kaminari. He frequently collaborates with the police and heroes in large-scale operations, like in the Camino incident where, thanks to his superior tactical planning, the hero teams easily subdued the League of Villains, destroyed the Nomu breeding facility, and captured All for One. Truly, the mastermind is in the details, and the number 1 spot belongs to the pro hero Principal Nez, who easily sees through all of them. With the series and manga continuously releasing new developments regarding our heroes, you can be assured that we'll keep updating this list. Tell me who you think should be the top 1 hero. Share your thoughts in the comments down below so we can talk about it some more. While waiting for news of our pro heroes, you should check out some other pros in our other video, Haikyuu Top 10 Players Ranked, where we serve you the fastest and strongest players in the series to date. Thanks for watching. This is Cosplay-FTW plus Ultra.